Google Search Console is a free service offered by Google to help you monitor, maintain, and troubleshoot your site's presence in Google search results. In this video, I'll show you how to set up Google Search Console for your website. You need to head over to the URL search.google.com/search-console. On this page, you can read about its various features. And in order to set it up for your website, click Start Now. You need to log in with your Google account. And once you are in, Google will display two options to select a property type. The first option is a more advanced option as compared to the second one. Since you are just starting out, I would recommend going with the second option that says URL prefix. For this case, I will enter the URL of my website containing both HTTPS and www because that is the URL format I would be using for my website. When you click on Continue, Google will ask you to verify the ownership of the domain. There are various methods that you can use to verify the domain. In this example, I will use the HTML file method. Let's download this HTML file to our desktop. We now need to upload this file to the root of our website. To do that, I'll use FileZilla. Make sure you upload this file to the root directory of your website and nowhere else. Once done, come back to this screen and click on Verify. If you uploaded the file to the correct location, the verification process will succeed. Let's click on Go to Property. So this is the Google Search Console's dashboard and it will allow you to do a lot of useful things. All the properties you have access to will be listed in this drop-down list. At the moment, we have access to only this property that we've just set up, and there is no data available with Google as of now. As your website starts ranking on Google and starts getting some traffic, you will see various data on the right. This sidebar on the left has several menu items that you can click on to visit other areas of Google Search Console. You can go to Settings and see who all have access to this property. You can give access to other people by clicking on Add User. The performance page displays your website's performance on Google for the last 3 months. You can apply various filters to get the data you need. You can enter any URL of your website in this text box to see its performance statistics. On the sitemaps page, you can specify sitemaps for your website. In the last video, we saw that Yoast automatically generated a few sitemaps for us and one sitemap that serves as the index to those individual sitemaps. You can either add those sitemaps in Google Search Console individually or just add the index sitemap. Google will fetch all the sitemaps contained in that index sitemap. So let's go ahead and specify the name of the index sitemap. In our case, you can specify sitemap.xml or sitemap_index.xml. Clicking Submit normally shows the status as couldn't fetch. Refreshing the page fixes this unless there is an error on your website that is preventing Google from fetching the sitemap. So the status now shows a success message, and if you click on this sitemap, you will see the individual sitemaps. Clicking a sitemap further will tell you how many URLs were discovered by Google inside that particular sitemap. As you can see, the interface of Google Search Console is user-friendly and it is very easy to do stuff once you know what to do. You can check out the other pages to see what data and options they provide, but this tool will start making more and more sense once Google starts collecting data about your website. You can very easily inspect a specific URL of your website by going to URL inspection page. In this case, it says URL is on Google. If you add a new page to your website which is not yet on Google, or if you want Google to crawl and index your page again for some reason, you can request indexing by clicking here. If you have not disallowed Google from indexing your URL, its crawler will crawl your page and then index it. You can go to the manual actions page to check if Google has imposed a manual penalty on your website for doing something which Google considers black hat and a violation of its terms and conditions. The security issues page tells you if your website has any security issues like a malware in it. So spend some time inside Google Search Console and see what options it provides. This tool will be your best friend once you launch your website and start investing on its search engine optimization, or SEO for short.